Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Pass or Buy. It's where we come out and usually find vehicles and we decide if we want to pass or buy. Now behind me is one rare bird. I don't really know how rare it is. I have no clue how many of these they made, but I say it's rare to me because they don't pop up in Oklahoma very often. And what you're looking at right here, what you have the honor of laying your eyes on, is either a 63 or 64. Just the grill tells us that. International Travelette. That's right. They made these crew cabs production from the factory. Great proportions. They look amazing. Guys, everyone wants the crew cab Chevys, Ford, stuff like that. International was just killing it. And I would love to have one of these. Now, y'all know I'm all about blue. In fact, I think this is the same blue that's on my Travelette. This thing is heavily surface rust, or, you know, let's be nice about it. Let's say she's got a, she's got a nice patina to her. She's got a little rust in the fender there. That ain't no big deal. We could patch that and blend that. She's got the little short bed on her, and I think the earlier, like maybe 58, 59-ish, I think you could get a crew cab with a step side bed. I don't know about 63 or 64. Oh, rockers on this thing looks pretty good. And you may notice that she's got the wide pattern 6-lug wheel on her. She's also got the power grip super wides. It's funny that back in the day, they thought that was a wide tire. Now you see these guys who are doing the Oklahoma squat, the Carolina squat kind of stuff with those like 42-inch wide tires. Like, I don't know about that mess. Anyhow, she is a 4-wheel drive unit. See the IH right there, locking hub, straight axle, of course, with leaf springs. Hey, she's got a drivetrain in her, so we may have to pop the hood on it. And yeah, old Slick's hanging out back there, and don't let them spook you. Don't get scared. Now, if you come to this side, they put no, and that stands for no rocker left, or no bottom of the door.
Door or rocker.
Unfortunately, guys, this side is just not as good as that side. And these are kind of, I won't say a bucket list truck, but it's pretty close to bucket list. I would like to have one day. What?
This and this had a baby.
You dang right.
That would be sweet.
Pull that, slap that instead.
Yeah.
Ooh. Probably shouldn't have tried that. Yeah. Anyhow, she looks good till you make it over here. Kind of sucks.
Hey, it's just like the Travelette. You son of a bitch!
Take it back.
You know it's true.
I don't know who decided to open this door. Thought this was a good idea. Shuts like a charm. I really do want one of these though. However, if there's something that I really want to build, I like doing the budget mini truck stuff, but on like my Travelette, I paid more money for that than I wanted to. And that was back before YouTube was even doing well, guys. You are always money ahead, I promise you, to save up instead of buying the first one you find or come across or whatever and trying to fix all that crap. I would rather do side jobs or whatever it takes to build up money over a year or so and up my budget of what I can spend on an initial vehicle to start with. And that's what I had to do with the Travelette. And I started with the perfect one on it. Perfect for me, exactly what I was looking for. And when if I do one of these, it'll be kind of the same style of thing. I'll wait it out until I find the right one where I'm like, that's fair price. It's somewhat close to me because I don't like traveling to buy vehicles. And then it's in good enough condition where I can do what I want to do on it and not be fixing crazy stuff like that. Look at this back body line though. I don't know if y'all's ever paid attention to these trucks, but they're just awesome. Like, it is a really cool, which I really like the C-Series body style anyways, but just factory crew cab, like, that looks awesome.
Looks really good. I like it.
The beds didn't match up the greatest. Typical International, you know. But I've actually got an idea about one of them, but we ain't gonna cover that. All right, maybe one day that's what'll happen. I'll build it and reveal my plan for a bed on one. She looks like she was last tagged in 76.
Oh, that's 1 year off.
Oh, see, if it was a 77, we would have bought it. The back of this bed though looks really cool. I like the well, this side's a better example than that side. And then the tailgate, the way it's all stamped, and it's got the international. Oh, look at that latch. That's wild. What in the grinder we got in the back of this thing? Holy cow. Slick, you need to sharpen your tungsten.
Dude, that'll do it.
Look at that thing. Look, belt drive. There ain't no telling what used to power this thing. Who recognizes this? Someone on the internet has to. Just imagine changing the stone on that sucker.
You don't have to for 40 years. It's good. Last forever. See this wood right here? Going in the...
Oh, no. I showed this wheel and didn't even notice that. Yeah, she's got a... It's the locking bead.
Yeah.
The tree locking bead into it. Look at this Coca-Cola. No. Double cola. Look at the swirls on that bottle.
Dang, you get you there's a hot one right there.
Woo! I may have to pop the ratchet strap and see what kind of engine they put in this thing. Surely they put a V8 in it. I don't know. I've been wrong before. Nope, she got the straight 6 in her. Big ol' honking motor. Holy cow.
Oh, the red plug wires. Practically a hot rod.
Y'all see the brake booster setup on this? It feeds from the master. I thought it was damn propane. I thought it had propane accessories on it. Propane and propane accessories. Wonder how much this probably weighs as much as a Chevrolet big block, if not more.
It's all there.
Dude, that is a hunkin' burning love motor right there.
That square piece of that intake is nuts.
Was she factory air conditioning?
Yep.
Ooh, turd block just fell. Look at the starter. Don't show it to Mortsky, it won't work. But guys, this thing, man, I wouldn't even want to try to get this thing running. I'd pass. Yeah, there we go. There's typical International right there. Cow rot, the whole thing. Had to replace that on both of mine. It ain't no fun. It's just a piss poor design on International's part. Leave this vent plumb open. Then as dirt and water can get in there, it can run down here and trap, and it'll rust out all that eventually.
Look at that axle under the front of it. A big old tube axle. Oh, that's it. Dang.
Look at this big old motor, and then these little motor mounts down here.
Just begging for mercy.
Yeah, just screaming. Well, those look like they could cause a bad day for you.
Yeah.
She shuts like a charm. We'll put her safety latch back. Look at her unicorn horn. She's got a spike on top of her fork head here. And it's an interesting place to put a spotlight. I've never seen one up there on a truck before. Oh, she opens about as good as the passenger side did. And yeah, look at that air conditioning unit. That thing is massive. And I ain't ever seen a dash that rusty on one of these. Wonder if, holy, double gun rack up top, triple gun rack. I do believe they're doing a little spotlighting out of this rig. Of course, it's rusted out, but I noticed this when I opened up the driver door. Look at the old metal can water, flower, watering, whatever. It still has part of the design on it. Kind of sucks the bottom's all rusted off. That's kind of cool. Definitely looks like she was used as storage, and definitely looks a little too rough for me. However, curveball. D&H Classics here. Well, they may have found 2 of these things. That's right, just a hop and a skip away. There's another one. The only problem with this one is everything. Yeah, she's kind of rough as well. Now, again, you can't be too choosy on these around here, but I got to be choosier than this here, which I haven't even asked him. There's some stuff he don't even sell, and these may be on the not for sale list. I don't know. But that bed is a total bummer. Holy cow. Tree grew in it and then back out of it, and it's still there. So you can assume that this thing was in the same spot for a while. That is a cool color blue, and I bet a lot of that blue would shine up pretty good, at least with some Teener softs or maybe a little buffing. Looks like there may be a wasp in there or something. No, dragonfly. I see this one has the Bluetooth floors. And there's what's left of its grill. That's a 65 to 66 style grill for these. I am not an international expert, so I don't know what all they changed. I think the bodies all stayed the same, but like 61, 62, they did a style grill. Then 63 to 64, they did that style. That one for 65, 66. And then 67 and 68 got the style that's on my Travelette. But I don't know what other like trims. Some of the Travelottes, I know they changed the trim up down the side. I don't know about the pickup trucks, what all they were changing. This one we ain't got to pop the hood on because we can come down here and see that there ain't deadly in here. This one is 2-wheel drive, just got the straight axle across there. She ain't a 4-wheel drive unit. It is missing the front part of its fender. Our lower valence has definitely seen better days. Fender's rusted out. And, well, other than that, this side, well, no, the bed looks a little wonky. Maybe not. This side don't look as bad. This one's dash ain't plumb rusted away. Well, holy cow, guys, look at all that room. I mean, I'm sure it's just like being in the Travelette. You got plenty of leg room in there. Even my dad, he likes sitting in the middle of the Travelette because he's like, you dang right, I've got all the leg room back here. The tailgate's in the bed of it, so that's a plus. But both of these, a little too rough for me. I would love to find a cool one day, some way, somehow. But I don't think that today is today. And how many of y'all didn't even know about these things? Because some people are like, when they find them, they're surprised. I didn't know a lot about internationals until like the last 5 years when I kind of got into mine. So I didn't even know these existed up until like 5 years ago. And I absolutely love them now. In a made-up world, Slick, that bed's good. She's got a decent look to her, whatever. She's a builder. That's what I'm trying to say. She's a patina builder. How would we build it?
I mean, I like the 4-wheel drive idea.
I don't know. I like the slamming it and being able to haul all the buddies at the same time idea.
Well, you got that for the Travelette though, too.
I know, but you can just slam them all.
I can fix that bedside.
No, we're not fixing this thing. I don't doubt that you could fix it, but I doubt that I'm going to encourage it or fund it or whatever. Something like this, guys, I mean, you can kind of picture it slammed on the ground already. Yeah. And on this one, you could go a little bit bigger, Stilly. Like a 17 or 18 wouldn't look bad on this because the truck's so big. But I don't know about... It don't matter because we ain't got one. I've been wanting to come out here and check out these things. I knew he had drug them out here. So I had to come put eyes on them too. And I'm trying to quit buying stuff. I keep telling y'all that. But then at the same time, I keep going and looking at stuff. So, you know, it's part of the sickness, guys. All right. I'm in recovery. So I kind of answered it already, but are we going to pass or buy? Well, we're going to pass and pass. And I never even asked them if they were for sale. So we may have never even been able to buy or buy. And speaking of buy or buy, we've got to head towards the house. We've kind of been out here all day, had a good day, had some fun. Be sure to check out the main channel. There's going to be some Will It Run action going on out here. And then, of course, be sure to come back to the second channel. And I'm on the Instagrammer. I'm on the Patreon. Good quality merchandise at the puddensfabshop.com. And when I say good quality merchandise... I promise you it's better than this sticker right here. I was looking at this other day. I'm like, did this thing almost catch on fire? Dude, it looks like it thought about catching on fire. I don't know when this even happened to this poor thing. Who makes our stuff did not make these stickers, so don't worry about that. I ain't cooked one off a window yet, off any of my vehicles. Good quality merchandise at puddensfabshop.com. And I will see you guys next time. But do not forget, sitting on your ass won't finish your project. Come on, Slick. Hot damn, there's so much BSery. We had to start a whole channel for all the extras. Be sure to go check out Puddin's Fab Shop if you ain't seen that baby yet. Come on!